video, um, you will see a quick demo of how to create an API as a source of data for the data engineering project using fast API in Python. Okay, so this API can be used to extract data and it could be ingested into the ETL pipeline of the data engineering project. Okay, so it's quite easy. You can have your own API that will serve the purpose of extracting the data. Okay, that will be a source of data. Okay, you can have your own API. And then you can utilize that API as the source of data in the data engine project. Okay, so let's start the demo. So I'll go into the folder where I have created this project. Okay. Okay, so the project name. Okay, I will activate the Python virtual environment. Then I will launch my VS Code. Okay, so here is the project. Here is a code where I have created a to-do list. Okay, this is the complete code of the fast API in Python. Okay, so the whatever data is put through this fast API that gets stored into the MongoDB database as an JSON file, and that data would be uh, uh, stored at an API endpoint. Okay. So this is a different step, if you can say, how you can create, get, post, put, delete. So these are the different API endpoints, like to get the data to create a new to-do list. Okay, to get a specific to-do list, how you can update, you can delete, and also at the end you have this API endpoint that stores an URL, or that creates an URL. Okay, that contains the JSON file of the data, which you can use into your data engineering project. Okay, so they can extract JSON file data from that API endpoint. Okay, so we'll quickly see the demo. We'll execute this program and go to that URL to see the data. Okay. I'll quickly execute the program through this reload method. Okay, so here is the URL which we are going to access. I'll copy it. I will execute it in my Google. Okay, so this you can see the list of API endpoints, and I'll go to the UI, user interface of the API. Okay, so here you can, these are different API endpoints. And the thing which we are concerned about is this API, the last one, where you can get the data in JSON format on the URL, which you can further use to extract it and into your ATL project or data engineering project. Okay, so you can just try it out. Okay, so I just executed it, and you can see it's available at this particular uh, link. Okay, so this is the complete body of the data which is being stored in MongoDB. We'll see a demo of that as well. So all this data was stored back in the history. Okay. So if I grab this URL of this link, okay, you can just grab it from here. Okay. And I simply execute it here. So the data becomes available for me. So you can see the entire JSON string, JSON data is available. You can use this as a source of data, which you can extract from this API endpoint into your data engineering project. Okay, so if you want to create your own API endpoint, you can use this methodology to create your own data set. Okay, you can also see this data available in our MongoDB in JSON structure, so you can store it into a database as well. So I'll quickly go to this MongoDB. I'll deactivate my virtual environment. So I've launched my MongoDB database, which is already installed in my system. I quickly go to the steps. I'll show the databases which I have. So these are the database I have with me. And this is the database which you're going to see, to do underscore school database. Okay. So I'll say use to do underscore database. Okay. So I switch to that particular database, and I'll show the tables. Okay. So to-dos is the table name. Okay. Then I'll print the output. Tools with this. Okay. Dot find dot pretty, and I will simply press enter. So you can see all the data which we have stored as a JSON in JSON format into this data. The same data is available at the API endpoint. Okay, so you can use this API endpoint to create data structures for your data engineering project. Okay, thank you very much.